Daredevil Born Again went out with an absolute bang. The season finale was pretty great overall, but it has everybody asking one major question: where is Spider-Man or any of the other heroes? We gotta talk about this. There will be spoilers for the ending of Daredevil Born Again. So as I mentioned, yeah, at the end of Daredevil Born Again season 1, Kingpin pretty much has complete control of the entire city. He's taken out the power. He's got his rogue cops just running around, killing people, doing whatever they want. The city is in complete and utter shambles, and it has everybody asking, hey, now we know Daredevil is directly connected in the MCU. He was literally the lawyer for Peter Parker. Where on earth is Spider-Man? And I, for one, am kind of conflicted on this issue. We gotta kind of talk about both sides of the argument here, because yes, it kind of makes absolutely no sense that you don't have like a Spider-Man, maybe a Kate Bishop, even like Miss Marvel, who was referenced in the show earlier, someone showing up to do something in this series. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people forget, like, yes, we are in a connected universe, but you have individual stories still, and this is a Daredevil Kingpin conflict. It needs to be solved between those two pretty much solely to make it have an actual satisfying ending to their story. And like, just because you are in a cinematic universe, you don't want to start relying on just having other heroes or team ups coming in and saving the day at the last second, because you could kind of just have no reason for any standalone stories. You could say that about anything, like Captain America Brave New World. Oh, why isn't some other more powerful person coming in and helping with Red Hulk? Because that's not the story being told. But I definitely think there is a line that gets crossed where it almost becomes ridiculous to not at least mention that another hero is at least aware of what's going on. And I think that is kind of the situation with the season finale of Daredevil Born Again. Spider-Man has to be aware of what's happening with Kingpin, and I understand there's a lot of rights issues with Spider-Man in particular. That's why I said maybe you could have brought in like Kate Bishop or Miss Marvel. But honestly, I think the best way to solve this isn't even having any of the heroes show up and like save the day in the season finale. All you have to do is take like 1 second, have some cop like look out his window and be like, oh my god, Spider-Man's here to help a little bit and saving a couple random people. You still let the core conflict between Kingpin and Matt play out all throughout season 2, but you just acknowledge that, yeah, there are other heroes in this universe doing a little bit to help on the side. I honestly don't believe that Spider-Man's sitting in New York by himself in an apartment. He has a police scanner. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything or help any of those people. Like, even if he doesn't get involved in the main conflict, when Kingpin is taking over the city, he's the mayor of all of New York. It's not like he's the mayor of Hell's Kitchen or anything. That's like a 1 block avenue, really, in New York. If the rights ever get figured out, I would love to see Spider-Man and Daredevil team up at some point in time, but it really seems unlikely that we're going to see Spider-Man team up with any of these like lower tier street level heroes, because they're pretty much going to save all their rights of this character for the big movies, his standalone ones in the Avengers. But let me know your thoughts on this debate. Do you think any other heroes should have shown up in the season finale of Daredevil Born Again, or at least been mentioned by name that they're there helping? If so, let me know the heroes. Or do you think it should just be kept as it is, focusing on Matt? Maybe we bring in the Defenders in season 2 and keep it between them and Kingpin. Be sure to have the video on the top of the screen and check out my ranking of every single MCU TV series, including Daredevil Born Again, or the video at the bottom to see my review of Sinners.